I'm here with Mass Resistance. So we're a pro-family group. So, you know, I'm full-core natural marriage, pro-life. So I'm here making my point on that too. You can't even see me, man, but that's okay. If you don't want to see me, that's fine.
I'll take pictures of you.
That's fine.
You guys tried.
We're not trying, we're doing it. We're here now. This is doing.
Will you have the guts to go to a big Trump protest?
Would you go to a Trump rally yourself, even if to protest?
Not about like guts, I just want to have a fun time.
Doesn't matter whether I have a fun time or not.
Good. Like women.
This is good. I like this. I like being able to speak for the truth. You support LGBT rights?
Of course I do.
Why?
Because I'm gay.
Is this something that happened when you were younger that you figured it out, or what?
I was late more personally, but
You were late in life? Like a late in life? Okay. You do realize that people who engage in same-sex behavior, they're cutting their lifespan short, 20%. You know that, right? I'm not threatening you, it's the truth. It's venereal disease, it's the emotional trauma that comes with it. I have a lot of friends who identified as gay and they're dead.
Do you think I'm going to die young?
So, I'm saying that you're risking your life. That's a fact.
God.
You don't care? That doesn't bother you?
I mean, I'm suicidal, so
You are suicidal?
a little bit.
Okay, I really appreciate that you're willing to talk to me, but that's the thing. No one should ever feel suicidal. You were called to have a good life.
Choose life. Choose life.
You know, you had the courage to come up to me, which I appreciate, even if you don't agree with me. Why were you suicidal at a young age, or what?
Obviously not that suicidal.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but what you're talking about, that's a pathology that affects a lot of people who identify. Matthew, I want you to think about that. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of people who identify as LGBT, there's deeper issues. I don't believe in shaming anybody. Look, you've got Muslims, you have radical Islamic terrorists who throw gays off of buildings and hang them from cranes. I don't want that. But I'm not interested anymore in being bullied into silence. You do that yourself?
I could.
So, well, thanks for your time. Yeah. A rainbow was a sign of peace that God made with the world. Amen. It wasn't a sign to, to promote hurting your body, though.
Amen.
I mean, same-sex behavior is destructive. It's not about hate. I'm just trying to, we have to start being serious about this. Kids are being indoctrinated with it.
This guy goes to every single rally in Los Angeles to do exactly this. He just is making a name for himself for being a troll, so I wouldn't give him any other.
Okay, well, anyway, so that's why I'm here. You know, I'm part of a group called Mass Resistance. Brian Kammaker is based in Massachusetts, and I'm the director for California. We got a real problem here. You know, there's like so many kids I've seen here, and that really disturbs me. Kids shouldn't be exposed to this stuff. Yeah, they're babies. I mean, this is outrageous. There's venereal disease. There's massive health problems associated with it. Transgenderism is... Yeah, it's destructive.
I know, dude. I'm sorry. I got help. Everybody said they're gonna look for us.
Yeah, one guy said we know what you look like.
They love me.
I know. I thought they were supposed to be tolerant. I thought love trumps hate. It hasn't been happening.
The definition of hypocrite.
It's terrible. I mean, what is it like? Evil is good and good is evil. That's what you're sailing right now. So I just came up with it when I was looking at it yesterday. The rainbow is about God's grace, not man's sin. It's about God's grace. He says, I will never wipe the world out with the flood again. Yeah, he won. We're proud of it.
Not the popular vote, girl.
We're out and proud for Trump. Yeah, why should we hide in the closet? You know? So here I am at the LA Gay Pride Parade. You know, I've heard nothing but transphobia and xenophobia, and everybody's afraid that Donald Trump is gonna, kill all the gays and kill all the Muslims and all this other garbage. And I'm just thinking about this. Why should I be afraid to be out here? Why should I be intimidated? Yeah, it's about time also we had the discussion, Homosexuality is destructive. Transgenderism is a disorder. It is not a civil right. Kids should not be learning about this stuff, and adults need to learn the truth. There's no reason to be in bondage to a behavior that will cut your lifespan by 20%, which will lead to a farther spread of venereal disease. It's hurting our culture and it's hurting our society. We got to stand up to it.
Please welcome Los Angeles Councilman Mitch O'Farrell.
Okay, so we've got my Congressman Ted Lieu is here. My Congressman Ted Lieu is here. We've got the City Council here.
Co-patriots in the fight of resistance.
Lock him up! Lock him up! Lock him up! Lock him up!
But still, those emails, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, still those emails. We're still waiting.
Because of the Trump fiasco and its resulting destabilizing forces, it is open season on everything we believe in.
Really?
LGBTQ equality, women's reproductive rights, immigrant rights, cleaning up our environment, religious freedom.
So we're hearing from Mike Fuhrer. He's the city attorney.
Our Constitution, a document that has held us together for well over 200 years.
But they're undermining it.
But our community does not despair. We fight back. We march.
So you think that Trump's a sphincter? Why?
Because he is. Because he's lying,
Why?
hateful, xenophobic.
How's he xenophobic?
Hates everybody, hates everybody.
That guy is Arabic and
No,
Hispanic.
he's not for gay people. He's no friend of the gay community.
How? Why do you say that?
Resist! 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 Resist!
Ableism? What's that?
I don't know. It's a nice sticker though.
Blue's a good color.
Please welcome Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti.
Oh my God.
Hello, Los Angeles! What a beautiful day in the city of angels, and these angels who have come to this boulevard. You remember here that it was the Mattachine Society, the first gay and lesbian organization in the United States of America, started here in Los Angeles. And today, not only are we the resistance, not only are we the persistence, but we will provide the assistance to make sure justice isn't just for a few. We will focus not on the White House, we will focus on our house today. But we will be judged ultimately not by what we say today, but what we do tomorrow.
Just an FYI to the audience watching this. This is a gay pride parade, but it's more importantly a resistance parade. That's what you're seeing right now.
Tonight, will we go to the LGBT Center tomorrow? Will we join with the Trans Latin Coalition to make sure that people aren't stuck selling their bodies on our streets, but instead have the dignity of making sure this city, with the first big city in America to have a trans advisory council, will fight for justice for all of us. And I love my trans brothers and sisters. Thank you. Will we stand up and say in this country, our health care will not be denied. We will make sure that the ACA stands and that this president, who would assign us if we have cancer to dying on the streets, not in this America, not in this Los Angeles, not in this world. So be the angels and be the light. You've got Nancy Pelosi in the audience. Right there, Nancy Pelosi.
Oh my God. Nancy Pelosi.
You've got Lou Paul with you. You've got leaders of the city who are out and proud of it. Why do we resist? Because we will not stand idly by while they try to push us back into the closet. Because we will not wait for someone else to save us from injustice. Because we will not accept transphobia, homophobia, xenophobia, or racism. Because when they come for one of us,
So there is a lot of fear being stirred up.
Of Los Angeles and West Hollywood, and with that I say, ready, set, march!